Coming forward and doesn't hear Paul Nichols call break. Might have some problems.
Say break or stop, okay? And you must be careful for delivering the head down and up. Shake on. Second up. Judge. Stay in the corner. Step up. Stay in the corner.
Round one!
Right.
Their winner is Sefo.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. World title fight, I expect you to fight for it. Any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back. Judge.
The one man that has figured Doumbe out is Ali Nabiev. Has Doumbe now figured him out? He says he has, and will prove that he is indeed the best.
Fight!
Welterweight title on the line. 5 rounds in Paris. Here we go.
Doumbe said he's not going to give Nabiev a chance to breathe. And right away, you already see Nabiev using those knees.
Couple jabs there from the chin. Doumbe predicts a knockout here, Joe, but it's so hard to hit Nabiev. That last punch notwithstanding.
But already you see Nabiev being really tricky with his stances, moving backwards, switching stances.
Fight!
But already he's really going after those knees.
A lot of energy in the crowd here tonight, surprisingly. A large contingent pulling for Nabiev, the professor. Exchange in the middle of the ring. And look at this!
That's the back of the head. Stop. Whoa, time.
Nabiev
You,
hitting multiple times behind the head.
You, back of the head. Okay, public warning. You do that again, I will take a point. Okay, back of the head. You cannot attack that. Okay. Are you okay to continue?
Doumbe did not like that. You never turn your back on your opponent, but at the same time, you never hit your opponent behind the head.
Time in. Fight.
We most famously saw that also in Paris, I believe, when Merchant Grunhart knocked out Harut Grigorian from behind, but he hooked the hand and actually hit him in the face.
There's just a lot of emotions on
Big hand from Doumbe.
Good pressure from Doumbe, using his ring control.
Oh, nice left hook with a counter punch from Nabiev. Boy, Nabiev going right with Doumbe this time. A bit surprised?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we saw that he did against Harut Grigorian. But you see how tricky Doumbe is to hit. So sometimes you do have to sit in the pocket and try to exchange to get Doumbe.
Great. Fight.
In his loss to Grigorian, Nabiev didn't really have a coach. A couple weeks before, he split ways with his trainer. This time he's got one of the best in the business, Dennis Crowell, who also trains famously Rico Verhoeven. Couple knees now from the Azerbaijani.
Yeah, that was one of my keys in their first fight. In that third round, Nabiev landed some solid knees. Now he's picking it up. He's continuing where he left off with them.
Oh, nice right hand there from Nabiev. You can already tell this is going to be a barn burner.
And you just see how technical of a fight it is. The ability of Nabiev to switch stances, the way Doumbe is entering and throwing his power punches.
This is the highest level possible, ladies and gentlemen. Another knee there for Nabiev.
Break! Break! Stop!
And that'll do it from a wild and woolly round one.
Yeah, a tough one to score as well. Good early action from Cedric Doumbe, but this is where he had the hand and turned his back, waiting for Paul Nichols to step in. But I mean, a lot of emotions. Nabiev could have been a good strategy to kind of get him off his guard, try to get him frustrated. Yeah, that was all back of the head these last two.
I'm a little bit surprised Nichols didn't just go ahead and take a point away. There was 3 clear hits behind the head.
I'm surprised. Again, defend yourself at all times. And when someone's punching you and you turn your head, you know, it's a way of avoiding punches, which is also not the right thing to do either.
Yeah.
We'll soon see with our open scoring how the judges saw that first round. It was a tight one. All 5 giving it to Doumbe.
Good spinning back first from Nabiev.
Nabiev switching stances. He'll go southpaw, now back to orthodox.
Yep, always changing. And he can throw all of his strikes from both stances. So far, the pressure from Doumbe has been paying off for him. Not landing anything clean, but scoring with it.
Good outside low kick from Nabiev. He's not just kicking to score, kind of like Doumbe did there, kicking with power. Good jab, and another jab for Doumbe. Stick and move. I don't think this is the fight you want to showboat in.
And you see that the hand in the defense of Nabiev using more of like a Philly shell style. But he's getting hit every time he comes forward, though.
Oh, they'll open up. Oh, that man stunned him. That man stunned Nabiev. He lost his footing. And a left hand connects for Doumbe again.
He looks wobbly on his legs.
The new and improved Doumbe striking again.
Nabiev just too content sitting in the pocket, exchanging.
And another left. Snaps Nabiev backwards.
Again, Doumbe showing his power. And a solid jab.
Sorry, Joe. No one has knocked down Nabiev. Doumbe may do it in a minute. Good uppercut.
Great!
And Nabiev holding on.
Yeah, he needs to kind of regroup himself. Doumbe's got to get back to that jab. He keeps popping Nabiev's head with it. And when Doumbe starts throwing his power shots and combinations, that's when he gets his finishes.
Another jab. Oh, and a left hand connects for Nabiev.
Man, that left jab of Doumbe is laser point right now.
Good left hook for Doumbe. Boy, this is good stuff.
Yeah, this is an incredible fight.
What a right hand! One of the best you will ever see from Doumbe!
6, 7, 8. Gloves up, fight!
Nabiev's going to continue. Here's Doumbe. He's turned into one of the best finishers in the world. It is over. Cedric, the best Doumbe!
It's showing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow.
It is bedlam here in Paris. Nabiev is still asleep. Have you ever seen a performance quite like that? Doumbe not only retained his title show, but he has sent a message to the world of kickboxing that hey, he may be indeed the best pound for pound there is.
Oh my God, Doumbe. Wow is all I can say to that. Man, you got to see how hard it is to hit Nabiev. Never been knocked down. And he just got one of the nastiest knockouts we've seen in that
first knockdown, which nearly took his head off. But it was all over after that first shot, and he polished him off just seconds later. Incredible performance. He goes right to his family and gives him a big hug. That's his mom. Predator with all his success. He is in tears right now.
Yeah, you gotta be emotional. You're fighting at home. Your family's here. This whole stadium's on their feet. And with a knockout like that, I don't know who's gonna be next for Doumbe. But just incredible. The way he's mixing things up. I was just so impressed with that jab. He kept pumping and snapping it. And it was because of that jab that he was able to mix his other punches. And that's what got him the finish.
And don't forget, this was a rematch. Doumbe lost the first fight. No doubt about this one. Round one. This is where Nabiev started to get under Doumbe's skin, a couple of shots behind the head.
Yeah, you see that little laugh, that little smile, but he was ready to throw that right hand after, and that kind of woke him up. And you can see snapping that jab because he knew it was landing so well. And this is when he gets upset and starts going to work. You see him in there, he ate some shots, but he stayed in there anyways, and he delivered some big punches of his own. And you can see him just looping those big punches, Nabiev taking them.
Everyone's still on their feet here, and that was the money shot. The big right hand to the jaw.
Yeah, even though he was in the clinch to me, boom, he just came over with that right hand. We saw a similar knockout from Doumbe against Hongchai. They try to grab his head, clinch him knee, but then he throws these looping punches. And boom, that right hand. Followed the left hook on the way down. And let's just hope Nabiev is okay from that one. But that was a nasty KO from Doumbe.
Many had this as a pick 'em fight, Joe. As far as a world championship performance, is this one of the best you've seen?
Yeah, absolutely. I was one of the people calling this an even match. I thought it was going to go to the decision. But, man, Doumbe silenced me. I respect that power, and I'm a believer in the best now.
We will try and catch our breath and hear from the champ when we return. Cedric Doumbe, and still welterweight champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening comes to an abrupt end with an official time of 2 minutes, 48 seconds of that second round and ends by knockout.